Okay. So today I have I have two puzzles that I need to solve, so I figure I might as well live stream it. 6x6 5x5x7, and yeah, I figure I might as well stream it. So let me see if I can make this work better. I finally got a webcam, so I'm not stuck using the webcam on the Dell XPS 13, which is in a very annoying position. But yeah, oops. I'm gonna go with the 5x5x7 first. Really, this is just a demonstration of the turning quality. In all honesty, this is not going to be a walkthrough or a tutorial, and because the camera is facing opposite the way that you can see, this isn't going to be great. Anyways, but for 5x5x7, the first step is going to be solving it like a 5x5. So that first includes lining up all the centers. So I will go ahead and do that with the yellow centers first. So and then all right, there we go. So yellow center solved. I will go ahead and do the white centers now. And here are the white centers. At this point, I usually go with blue, unless something else is better. Yeah, it looks like blue's nice, so we'll go with blue. There's two done, just need one more line. There you go, blue's done. Now I'll go with red, just out of habit. And then, finally, just gotta handle the green and the blue sides. Sorry, the orange and the green sides. I don't know my colors clearly. Here we go. So now I have all of these 3x3 centers done for the 5x5 stage. So at this point, I'll go into lining up the edges. I immediately see that this red, I immediately saw this red-yellow pair. I will solve that and put it away. And then now I see some white blues. The white blue edge. Solve that, get that out of the way. So yeah, usually for this I will do the white/yellow edges first just because they stick out and they're easy to see for me, but it really doesn't matter which edges I do as long as I solve all of them. Which edges I do first as long as I solve all of them. And red, white. So let's see what else I have left. I see this blue, yellow. And now I see these green, yellow, green, white. So I went pretty fast, but as you can see, the white / yellow edges have magically been solved. Actually, to some people that wouldn't have been fast, but I feel like that if this were a tutorial, this would be pretty bad. Now I'm just going to do the edge swaps. I totally did the wrong one right then. So this, I'll just use the flipping algorithm to resolve the last 4 middle edges. That way that I can have all 12 edge pairs resolved. And then, so now I just have these last 2 left to do. There we go. So I didn't have parity, which means I don't have to deal with that. All the edge pairs are done. So now I will solve this sort of like a 5x5. I'm only going to bother placing the middle layers, and by that I mean that I'm not doing a white or yellow cross, I'm just doing a cross. And then I'm going to arbitrarily place corners, but I will keep in mind placing these middle edges in the proper places. And this is effectively the solving. So what I'm basically doing is I'm reducing this to a cuboid so that I can solve it like a 3x3x4. And there we go. So now at this point, this entire side is done for this stage. And then I will just do the final Ola. There you go. So, as you can see, this layer solved. The first thing I need to do is I need to fix these center triples. I'm going to call them center triples. I don't know what they're actually called. And this is done by just, there's no real algorithm to this, but it's just based on observation. So I see here that I want to put a red center there, so I'm going to look around to see if there's any isolated red centers. I do see, okay, so I see it right here. So if this piece is here, it's going to, when I do a 180-degree move, it's going to end up here. So if it's here, it's going to end up here, just because of rotational cycles. So what I want to do is I want to turn that in, that way that so before it had a blue center, now I've paired up that red, and I want to move out of the way that way I can resolve this this splice I just made and resolve the other pieces. So let's see here. So I see that piece wants to go in, and then I want to replace this red. So now when I turn back, there's actually not a good way to do that. I think I just made everything worse. I'm actually not going to do it that way. I want these pieces as well, because I have this, so I see that I have this green edge, this green center, and I want to fill this spot. However, this piece is in the wrong place. So I'm going to go ahead and swap it out. I just did the same thing. Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. So there we go. That's better. So, yeah. So I immediately saw that I have this red, red, blue, and then I have this other red, red, blue. So what I want to do is I want to fix it. Actually, no, I have, as is, I have this red piece that can swing in to this place and fix that. And then I see that if I can get an orange here, it will fill in this orange right here. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. That's the wrong part. That's the wrong piece. So there we go. Now this orange will come in and fill in that orange. When I do this, I've resolved that red. These are still messed up, but that's okay. So now I will get this piece in. Let's see. And then, so let's see here. So, okay, so what I just did is this blue will replace this blue, which the orange itself will fill in that gap. And this red go here, and this blue will replace this. So there we go. So now I've solved everything. Issue is that now I have these center pieces mixed up. So what I do here is I want to replace, I want to double replace. I want to replace a piece with itself, with its own color. So I see that if I put this blue up here, I'll replace blue with blue. And then, so now I have this red will replace this red, and this blue will replace this blue. So effectively, when I redo it, except I messed up somewhere because now my edge pairs are messed up. What's embarrassing is that that's probably been messed up for a while now, and I just didn't realize. I'm gonna go ahead and just do keyboard algorithms to fix that. So we're just gonna pretend this didn't happen. All right, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's just pretend that I didn't mess up. So yeah, now I have all of my triples paired up, so now I can solve this basically just like a 3x3 before, except with more layers. So I'm going to resolve my center layer. Got this back. I'm going to solve this slice. First, I'm going to put in what I need to. So let's see here. Now I gotta put in these edges, which is just I use the algorithm to get an edge into its slot. Let's see here. All right, there you go. I didn't have an edge flip, but now I got to solve the top layer. Got my headlights. So now I just have, I have just a single center swap. This green is in and this blue is in. There we go. So now I do have parity. I do have these two edge pair swaps. So just do the parity algorithm and it's resolved just like that. Now I will repeat the whole process once again for these outermost layers, and then I will be done. Putting in the corners. So there you go. This entire yellow side is basically done. I do have these flipped, but I know that I'm not going to have parity at the end of this because that's not how this puzzle works. So I'm just going to keep it in my right-hand side. And as I said, parity will not happen. So now I can do a center swap, opposite swap, do another opposite swap, and then I will do my final, this is like my favorite cuboid algorithm ever, my adjacent center swap. There you go, 5x5x7 solved. So yeah, I'm now going to do the same process to the 6x6x8, just a little bit, it's just going to take longer because instead of solving an inner 5x5, I need to solve an inner 6x6, but the process is basically the same. So let's see here. I see here that I have this white line just immediately. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and solve this. Here's another line, and I'm going to line that line up with that line. One more line. There you go. Kind of did that without saying anything, but that's probably better in this case. There's the 4x4 center solved. I will repeat the same process for the yellow, and I already saw that yellow line, so there you go. Doing that line, center line. And then I just need one final line. Oops. Oh no, looks like I am having a pop. Oh, nope, saved it. And then finally, last line going in. Yellow side done. Now I will go into the blue side just out of habit. I tend to solve white, then yellow, then blue, then red, then orange/green. Even when I'm speed solving. Maybe that's why I'm not a good speed solver, because I do things the same way every time. Blue's done. Now I'll do red. I know that if I have yellow on top, blue in front of me, red goes to the right of blue, so I'll go ahead and fix this up. Red's done, and now I just have blue slash, no, I keep mixing these colors up, my goodness. Green slash orange. Now I'll just use commutators at this point because I'm too lazy to figure out if I have a more optimal solution to get these final pieces in. Yeah, I'm not really that great at speed solving. Alright, there you go. Ooh. Now I gotta solve the edges of this thing. Just like with the last puzzle, the 5x5 I tend to start with the white slash yellow edges. I immediately saw this white orange quadruple. Move that out of the way. Now see this red. Let's see here. So this blue, white. Just got that green. Oh, sorry, blue, yellow. Man, I keep mixing up my colors. Good lord. We're just gonna. Maybe I don't know my. Maybe I need to go back and relearn my colors. I see this green, white. These green, white edge pieces fairly easily. So I will resolve the green, white edge quadruple. There it is, right there. Just a couple more. Oh, here we go. Got the green yellow edge done, and now I just have this red yellow. I will resolve the centers. And then to solve the last four, I will just use the edge flipping algorithm to solve the last four of these. Let's see here. I just tried to do something that wasn't going to work. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm not very good at finding optimal solutions, but you know what? Whatever. There we go. Green, orange done. Now I just have these last two to do. This green red and this blue orange. There you go. All of these edges are done. So now I'll just finish solving this like a 6x6, pseudo solving it like a 6x6, I guess, just like I did with the last puzzle. and I'm only going to pay, oh, I just put that in backwards. I'm only going to care about the placement of the middle layer edges. There you go. This entire side is solved for this stage at least. All right, almost done. So now I'm going to solve these quadruples just like before. Let's see here. So immediately I see that this green is the closest to being done right here. So I'm going to swap in this green piece. See here. So with that, so I see that with this middle slice I can solve 4 at once. That was nice. This red-blue will swap with that red-blue. This red-orange will swap with this red-orange to resolve those pieces. And then I see that this green, I keep calling blue green, what am I doing? This blue-orange and this blue-orange are the only two in the middle layer that are not resolved. And I've set up this green to swap this green, aka swapping with itself, that way that when I slice through, it just fixes those. Yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to that's not it. Okay, so let's try to get a red. Here we are. Red will go here. This this and then this orange will go here. So let's see if I can resolve the rest of these. So that's in the wrong, yeah, what am I doing here? So I want this green to be, this green is in the wrong place. Oh, that's the wrong piece, I see. All right, so I see here. This green will fill in this piece right here. So I want to see if I have something else I can mess with here. I'm trying to solve all the left-hand pieces because I know I need to make a left-hand slice. So I'm trying to solve as many left-hand pieces as I can. So now I want to get an orange piece right here. And I think I found it. Yeah, I did. So this orange will fill in that orange piece, this red piece, this will be replaced by this green piece. And just like that, I have solved it a little bit more. So let's see here. So at this point, I'm just quietly resolving the rest of these pieces. All right, here we go. So I now have the last 4 pieces that need to be resolved on the same face. And just in one slice, I've fixed all of them, as I set them up to do. But I still have this one slice left I need to fix. So we are going to have pieces replace each other. So all right, there you go. And once again, I've managed to somehow screw up. Man, I really need to learn how to solve this puzzle. I've managed to mess up some of these edge pieces, so I'm just gonna do some. It looks like I just need to do a adjacent swap here and adjacent swap here to solve that, and we're just gonna pretend that it didn't happen. There we go. All right. So now I just need to solve this puzzle similarly to a 3x3x5 as I fumble around to get the middle edge back. So now this middle slice is done. I just got to solve these outer slices and then the final outer 2 slices. So this is just a 3x3x4 once again. All right. There you go. This slice is done. I will now solve this slice. It looks like it's already been set up to the point where all I need to do is an adjacent edge swap. So I have this parity here, so I'm going to fix that. There you go. There's that. And then I will repeat the same process to fix the top and bottom layers. Now I will place the corners. Oops, I missed a piece. Ay. There we go. Why do I keep messing this up? Good lord. All right, there we go. And then the top, all I have is this adjacent edge swap, so there we go. And we're done. So here's a fully solved 5x5x7, a fully solved 6x6x8. And these will pair very nicely with the already solved 3x3x5. Here's all, that's the wrong way. Here's all 3. And yeah, that's it. That is a full solve. Hopefully that showed off the turning quality a little bit more. And I will need to ship those off on Monday. So thank you all so much for watching, and